Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama. So we welcome all the devotees for the Amrutvani program. Today, Harisa Narad Prabhuji will read Namamrita, followed by Amrutvani by His Grace Narad Pran Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Dandar Pran to all the devotees. Revival of love of God does not depend on mechanical hearing and chanting, but on the Lord's causeless mercy. Devotional service is a great transcendental science and begins with the process of hearing and chanting the name, fame, glory, etc. of the Supreme Personality of God. Revival of the dormant affection or love of Godhead does not depend on the mechanical system of hearing and chanting, but it solely and wholly depends on the causeless mercy of the Lord. When the Lord is fully satisfied with the sincere efforts of the devotee, he may endow him with his transcendental service. Srimad Bhagavatam, Hare Krishna.
Dandar Pran Prabhuji, morning chanting program ki jai. His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj ki jai. His Grace Rupla Prabhuji ki jai. Glories to all devotees joining this program. Glories to all devotees. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you, Jila Manohar Das. Thank you, Harish Nath Prabhuji and all devotees. So today, a very important topic has been taken by in this Namamrit, and Srila Prabhupada has discussed and stressed on the point. Today's topic is revival of love of God does not depend on mechanical hearing and chanting, but on Lord's causeless mercy. This is one of the very important point has been mentioned here. Revival. First thing is revival. That means the love of God is already there in our heart, but it is in the dormant form. Beej roop mein. So now the question comes revival. We have forgotten this love of God, love of Krishna, which is already there, but we have forgotten. So it is to be revived. Next point is this revival does not depend upon mechanical chanting or hearing. Mechanical means here without putting our mind in attentive chanting or without not meditating on Krishna, but just simply mechanically chanting. So this will not depend on that. What is the main cause for that? The main cause for that is the Lord's causeless mercy. Lord has no reason to give us mercy to devotees, but because of his passion, compassion, love for the devotee, because we are all children. So he gives mercy, causeless mercy, without any reason. So this is a very important point here to mention. And Srila Prabhupada says, devotional service is great transcendental science and begins with the process of hearing and chanting. Bhakti is not a simple thing, but it is a science. And that depends upon hearing and chanting the name of Lord, fame, glories, etc. of Supreme Personality of God. In Srimad Bhagavatam Puran, Canto 7, Chapter 5, text number 23, Srila Prahlad Maharaj has told that Bhakti has got the 9 processes. It's called Navada Bhakti. And it starts from Sarvanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Pad Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atmavednam. So the Bhakti starts from Sarvanam. What is to be listened? Listen about Lord. Lord's fame, glories, Leela, name. This is the starting point for the Bhakti, Sarvanam. And then because of this Sarvanam, the process of revival starts. The revival of dormant affection or love of Godhead does not depend on mechanical system of hearing and chanting, but it's solely and wholly depends on causeless mercy of Lord. The revival of this love of God, which is there in a dormant form in everybody's heart, like it is in the Bij roop, It is there, love is there, but it's dormant and it is to be revived. And revival is only possible by chanting and kirtan. But when the Lord is fully satisfied, he will see, Lord is seeing, Lord is watching. Whenever we chant this name of Krishna, which is a divine name, he listens, Lord listens. And then he sees that when he is fully satisfied and fully satisfied about the sincere efforts of the devotee. That is the condition here. We have to do the sincere efforts. And when the Lord notices that the devotee is making sincere efforts, then he immediately allow him to come to him. The best example here has been given for Jashoda Maya. In the Ukhal Bandhan Leela or Leela, Damodar Leela, Jashoda Maya wanted to bind baby Krishna, Lala. So she started running after him. But Lord, nobody can bind, nobody can catch Lord. So he was running fast and fast. So Jashoda Maya was not able to catch him. She tried her best. Because when the baby Krishna saw that my mother Jashoda Maya is tired, she is having so much efforts and not able to catch me, feeling frustrated. But the sweet is coming, frustration is coming. Then Lord Krishna felt, okay, now it is enough. So he allowed Jashoda Maya to bind him. This is the point here. When Lord sees the sincere efforts of devotee, he may endow him with his loving transcendental service. Then Krishna was allowed him to catch. Otherwise, nobody can catch him or bind him. So the Sudamaya was able to catch Krishna. And then he started binding him with the ropes on his belly. But again, all the ropes became 2 fingers short. So much ropes he has put, ropes from his house, from his town, village, neighbor, everywhere. But all the time the ropes were 2 fingers short. Now the same thing, that 2 fingers short means there are 2 things which are very important for this binding the Krishna. Krishna cannot be bound. What are the two fingers? The first finger indicates to efforts, endeavor. The endeavor and efforts of devotee. How much efforts he is making. That is the efforts of devotee, his first finger. But Jashoda Maya made tremendous efforts, but still she was not able to catch. That means the efforts are there, but it is not enough to catch Lord Krishna with the efforts. Now what is required next? The second finger. Second finger indicates the mercy of Lord. So 2 fingers indicates first finger efforts, second finger. So both things are required. If you have to make our efforts, maximum for whatever we can do, full efforts, sincere efforts. And when Krishna notices that we are making sincere efforts, he allows us to fall. He endows us to and give the loving service, transcendental service. So this is a very important point Srila Prabhupada has made here. The example of Jashoda Maya is very, very befitting. And second point is, everybody of us has got the bhakti in our heart in the form of a beach, dormant form. It is said in the scripture, Brahmana Brahmate Kono Bhagavan Jiva, Guru Krishna Kripa Paye Bhakti Lata. The Jivatma is wandering here and there in the universe. But some fortunate devotee who is able to catch some Guru and the mercy of Krishna. Yesterday we have discussed how the Lord Krishna allows somebody, the Guru, to come to us and guide us. So we have to cry for Lord, and the Lord sends some Guru. And when Guru comes, we are in position to be guided by him for the sadhana, and we catch Krishna. So the bhakti beij in our heart, but it is in the form of a beij only, and we have to make it by giving it sadhana bhakti, by devotion service. The beij becomes a sprout, and the sprout further sadhana efforts, it becomes a plant, and then it becomes a tree. So as per the parampara of our ISKCON, Srila Prabhupada has allowed us to make this Bhakti Bij classes all over ISKCON. Bhakti Bij means the Bhakti Bij has to be made as a tree, strong tree. That is the object of ISKCON. What is the purpose here finally? We have to, the Bij which has got in our heart has to be made a strong tree. When it becomes a strong tree, when Bhakti becomes strong, we are in the position that we can change ourselves and change others also. Bharat Bhumi te hele janma yara, janma sarthak kari kara paropara. We have to make our janma sarthak and then also make others also engage in this devotional service so that they can also make their janma sarthak. So the main crux is, as is instructed by our Srila Prabhupada, Parampara, Guru Parampara, keep on chanting offenselessly, attentively, without any offense. In the morning, we are discussing every time 10 offenses. We have to avoid those offenses. When the offenses are avoided, the bhakti, the chanting becomes not mechanical, it becomes spiritual. And then Krishna listens that and he is attracted by that. Then he allows us to become close to him. So that is the whole system. That's why the main crux is keep chanting attentively. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj ki jai. His Grace Rubla Guruji ki jai. Samast Bhakt Bindi ki jai. Glories to all devotees. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Guruji.